Musings. He is right again. James 5:16. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. As difficult as it is a healthy habit to admit when we've done something wrong. It is good for several reasons. We're likely to be more careful about our actions if we know that we must face accountability. The devil tries to convince us that we're the only Christian who has ever done something stupid. In accountability settings, we are likely to find out that we are not alone in our struggles. And thirdly, our honesty with our faith family may encourage others who are struggling with sin to know that it is not unique to them, and it may give them the courage to face their own faults and to seek accountability. Now, several cautions here. Number one, humility must be the key. If we're not ashamed of our sins, we're not being accountable. As strange as it may seem, the human heart wants attention and is willing to brag about sin in order to be noticed. We must not confess our sins as a way of being crass or salacious. Secondly, notice also the word your in today's verse. We're not told to confess anyone else's faults, just our own. Let's be careful not to use our confessions as a way of gossiping or as a way of hiding behind someone else to mitigate our actions or as a way of shaming someone else in order to get revenge. Finally, notice that our confessions and prayers are for the purpose of bringing healing. Wisdom would dictate that some people might create further damage and destruction by knowing what we have done. This fear tempts us not to obey the Lord's instruction in this verse. We should, however, confess our faults as he says, but we should seek wise and godly people who will help with the healing and not pick at our scabs or even worse. Friends, God is always good. When he tells us to confess our faults one to another, it is because it is good for us and for others to do so. May we follow his leading in all things, including confessing our faults one to another.